All right, let's do a recap. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's get the recap going, and we're going to continue on where we're at in Nightstone.
Alright, we will here. I am play Nyx, the burgeoning Lord of Darkness. If you say my name 3 times in front of a mirror, you will no doubt summon some extraplanar being, and it will probably eat you alive. Alright, and I'm a blade singer, wizard, full elf. So.
Would it be something from the 5e Tomb of Beasts? Something that'll
Who
actually
knows,
kill
Dave,
you in
who
5e?
knows? It would be something deadly, a CR 25 at least, minimum.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Nyx. We're going to try it.
Possibly Tony Todd.
Whoa.
He plays the Candyman.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm there. Next.
Who else is going? That's me. I'm next here, baby. Yeah.
Gentlemen, since I'm doing the recap today.
Yeah. You go last. Go ahead.
Guys, I'm Dragonbait. I'm playing Rigby Ford, a half-elf rogue, also known as the Bathhouse Burglar in Waterdeep, who fled the city with his companions since there were wanted posters up for him all over the city. So he's been trying to find something else to do with himself.
Except for burgling bathrooms, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm Lord Judosen in chat, and I'm playing Krusk. I'm the half-orc barbarian that can let really hard farts. That makes us.
Did you say really hard farts?
That's what I heard, Dave.
That's what I thought I heard.
It's something's lost in translation there.
Yeah. That really, that Nyx phoned out in the bathhouse.
Oh, yeah. Like some sort of snake crawling out of the damn latrine. I don't know what was going on.
I'm glad it didn't fall through the roof on that side.
Yeah. You're lucky you fell over here the lady side.
Unbelievable. And like I said, we're going to be missing Draven too. He is tier XX in chat, and he is playing Draven, a human paladin, or as Rigby almost said last week, a paladin. I knew you were going to say paladin. It sounded like it.
Paladin.
Yep, a paladin.
Yep.
That's what I used to call him when I was a really, really young kid. But I pronounce everything wrong anyway. Just watch chat. You know, I'll call a tomb if I want to. I'll call Sly Slamoot. I'll call him Slamootha if I want to. I'll say
he will always be Slamootha in my mind.
He will be. He will always be Slamootha. And
then
if you say
Jack at 10 XP.
You know, sarcophagus is sarcophagus, but that was from Big Dirt anyway. So, all right, Miss Scarlet, you may continue on with the recap from last week.
Yes, I am Miss Scarlet Knits, playing a wood elf druid, going on a spiritual journey, trying to find my real name. Should you... Hold on just a sec.
She's got to get her script out, Nyx.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, she's got a name. Her name's Gobby. Goblin Bait.
Okay.
Huh? Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. So, should you want to find out about the bathhouse burglaries and all that happened there, go to the YouTube channel of Digital Dungeon Master.
Wow.
Oh, inappropriate plug. Oh God, I love it.
She must want. I'm giving her inspiration for that.
Yeah,
I like it.
Definitely.
You get inspiration for that. I like it. Brownie points. That's good.
I was thinking I was going to get brownie points later, but that works too.
Wow.
As the actual adventure began, that was part of our backstories and whatnot. We had been traveling for weeks together at this point, and we saw my sign marker saying 10 miles to Nightstone. As we go forth towards Nightstone, we hear bells in the distance. When we get there, there's no activity in town. No children in the streets, anything, just the bells. No one was even at the lower drawbridge. So we head over the bridge, see the castle to the south had partially collapsed, and huge boulders were embedded into the earth. Several of the buildings also had holes in them, as if the town had been sieged, but there was no evidence of war machines, anything. The town was just a ghost town. So, being the paladin that he is, Draven wanted to check out the temple and see what is going on with these bells. Everyone followed him into the temple. It was for the god of dawn and the goddess of the forest, Lathander and Maliki. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Don't quote me on that.
Yep, sounds good to me.
The main room that we came into had a little scuffle. There were a couple candelabras on the floor, but no real heavy damage. Rigby found a door to the bedroom and saw inside that had been completely torn apart. Of course, goblinoids, because of course. So Draven, Krusk, and Risby went upstairs to check things out. 2 goblins were playing on the bell rope. One jumped down the hole beneath when he saw the party, and Krusk quickly dispatched of the other. They ran downstairs to catch the other one, and instead of immediately killing him, this goblin named Varg said that they found that the town as it was, and once he was threatened by Krusk, admitted there were more goblins in Nightstone. Rigby tied up Varg, and Varg also said that there were humans in the keep. We decided to search the rest of Nightstone and take Varg's treasure pouch with us for safekeeping. And he wanted to give us a bronze unicorn head for freedom, but Rigby knocked him out instead, and that's pretty much where we left off.
Yeah, it is. Nice recap, and I'm gonna give you that inspiration too. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so in fact, everybody can go ahead and add an inspiration onto your character sheet. Also, everybody will have an inspiration because you guys did a great job last week. So everybody will start with inspiration. Where we left off was inside, and now I kind of want to backtrack a little bit and show you a couple of images. I showed you the map of
The side view of the tail or whatever.
the Sword Coast. We're in Nightstone. You guys traveled from Waterdeep, and the second image is when you were coming up on Nightstone. This is how you could see the how everything was damaged, how there was a gap in the bridge, how part of the stone wall on the keep was destroyed, and several of the other larger buildings that was actually over the palisade. You could actually see the roofs are damaged and whatnot. So you guys were in the temple. You dispatched of a couple of goblins, as Miss Scarlet was talking about, or Gabo, as everybody calls her. Now, when you guys
No,
are
they call me Gabi.
Gabi, that's it. You guys are still
Gabi.
inside of this temple, if I'm not mistaken. And the temple, I'm going to bring up this the little map for you guys again, because you're still inside. Now, there's a couple things that was kind of happening. You found 2 bags, and secondly, I believe that Krusk was just pulling his axe out to collect a trophy or something like that. So I'll let you guys pick up where we left off last week.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you doing
Go
there,
ahead.
Chris?
Well, it's like this. Like in my clan, it's a habit of getting a souvenir from our enemies we killed. So I'm gonna take his hand.
So what? What's the axe got to do with that? Just take his loincloth or something, man.
I'm taking his hand to later get his finger off it.
Oh, how macabre.
And you say this is a ritual in your culture?
Just like to show off how many people we have.
You don't eat them or anything, do you?
No.
One would hope not.
Of course they do. They're half orcs.
No, it's just to show like, oh, I killed already so many people.
Bragging rights and such.
Yep.
I got you, Crust. On with it then, man. On with it. We've got the town to explore here. We don't have all day with you dilly-dallying with this corpse.
Oh, I chop off his hand and I put it in my pouch.
Oh, God, how disgusting.
Nasty.
Remind me not to get anything out of his pouch.
Hey, Gobby, what's in that bag over there?
Gabby's outside.
Oh, yeah. She went over there, Rigby. Let's go see what she's up. She absconded with the bag. Obviously, she's got all the good bits already.
I come out and see you and say, hey, what's in that bag?
What bag? Oh,
I love it. What bag? I love it.
That bag that the goblin had.
Yeah. That bag you're holding in your hands, woman.
Yeah, that's the one.
beans. We have beans.
Oh, my God. This one here, Rigby, is going to take a lot of getting used to. The bag that we got from the goblins, Gobby.
I don't have any other bag.
Oh, well, excuse me. All right. Rigby, what happened to the damn bag?
Oh, never mind. Nobody picked it up. It's still laying over there.
Oh, my God. Tighten up, people.
All right, I'm gonna.
Definitely a group of level 1 novice adventurers, that's for sure.
Indeed.
I'm gonna take a look in the bag.
Not much inside of it. There is 15 silver. You count around 37 copper. Now you do find 3 blocks of incense. You also find 3 empty vials, and you also find a holy symbol of Maliki. So does anybody want this? Want these items? Anybody want? I'll go ahead and I'll
Well, yeah. Assuming Draven is still watching over our shoulders.
he is. Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, I think we just keep everything in the bag. We just want to check and see what's in it, right, Rigby? I kind of right, Rigby. I nudge you a little.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's just tie up the bag and hold on to it for now.
We'll just keep it safe, to the
Exactly.
original owners can be found and located. Yes.
Okay, I went ahead and I divided the money up for you guys.
Okay.
But as for the items and stuff, I went ahead and I left them there. But and in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll put the money back in as well. So
Yeah, do that for now.
I'm sure you guys would probably want to do that. You guys are such stout adventurers, right?
Exactly.
Such honest adventurers.
Right.
All right. So what are you doing as you're outside? This is before. This is as before you move on. What are you doing outside, Gobby?
She was sitting under the stained glass of the tree and bathing herself in the wind to cleanse negative energy because goblin. Praying
what was
to Gaia.
that? Okay, so you're pretty much. I'm going to share another map with you guys as you guys are back outside. I would imagine you're probably right about there or so.
Just outside the front door of the temple.
Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, you'd be back probably about right here then.
And your little friend Rigby, couldn't understand the gibber jabber you were speaking with him, but I come to understand that there's more of his kind out here, and Gabi being with us and all, they're bound to be on our scent already.
Yeah, Krusk's threat pretty much got him to spill the beans. He said there are more goblins around here.
Joy of joys.
Well,
Oh, have you ever known them to just come in packs of 2?
Well, one
No,
can
that's
hope,
true.
Gabby. One can hope.
Anyway, Draven said he has the run, so we'll let him guard Varg for a while.
Yeah. Draven's on Varg, too.
Saying that he's not here to defend himself or stick up for himself. He said he's got the runs. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. All right. Gabi, give me a perception check as you're outside, kind of, trancing off into a nirvanic state, trying to contact one of your tree-hugging hippie gods out there.
Investigation or perception?
It would be perception, please. Yeah.
Ooh, it doesn't matter much.
Yeah, that's actually a great roll, and I'm going to give you one. Just as that great recap happened, you had such a horrible perception roll. I mean, you're so tied up into trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the trees and the bees and love and all that stuff. And anyways, all of a sudden your trance is broke, because now all of a sudden the quietness and all of the stillness going throughout Nightstone is now shattered with the sound of two, and I'm talking two large animals running your way on all fours, and they look like this as they are snarling and yapping and barking, and this is what you see.
Oh my.
All right, now, also, I think I have an image of these as well that I'm going to give you. This is what they look like. Minus the goblin. There's no goblin on top of these.
They're not mounted, okay.
But you recognize these, especially if you're, one with the Fae and one with the Forest and one with nature. You recognize this as a warg, and they're pretty evil predators. So they're far enough away to where they did actually surprise you, but they're not going to be able to get the jump on you. So let's go ahead and roll initiative between you and the wargs, because everybody else is inside.
Yeah.
So the wargs have already
ain't got nothing to do with this.
Wargs have already rolled initiative. Now, as for so the wargs are going to move up. All right. Now the wargs have a pretty good movement. I'm sure they have about 100-foot around movement.
He's already trying to kill me.
Yeah, it's about 100 foot. Yeah, right. Like a
They have a
fucking horse
50 foot,
runs
yeah.
like 80 feet max. These things are outpacing horses. And shit.
Yeah, they have 50 foot of movement. So
He's only doubling it.
all right. So you're now surrounded by these two wargs that obviously had the jump on you. Now, as for everybody else inside, these things are so close, you guys start to hear all of this, all this growling and whatnot. So,
More goblins.
I'm rushing out.
okay, so I'll let you guys rush out next round as you guys are kind of gathering in your brains what the heck is going on. So I'm gonna have the wolves. They're gonna do their attacks first. So the wolves run up, and you can see these wargs, Gabi. They are just frothing at the mouth. They have all kinds of. It looks like they've been wallowing in the dirt. They're kicking up these dust clouds as they're running up, and it looks like they've just been recently eating something, because their mouths and teeth have all kinds of like flesh and pieces of cloth and stuff stripped down. So they've got a lot of blood around their face and whatnot. They've definitely, you've probably just interrupted their dinner. All right, so the first warg, an attack on Mrs. Gabi. All right, is going to bite you, and I'm sure it will probably hit, which it does. Oh my gosh, these things
Oh god.
are pretty vicious. I'm so sorry.
And of course he does this when the paladin is not here.
Oh no, he's running out as well, because I am going to play.
All right.
I'm going to play him. All right. So, and in fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and play him in a tracker. He's still in there. So, All right, so you get hit. The second warg attacks as well, and you guys hear a hideous scream coming from outside, and you hear the sound of flesh and stuff ripping as
What the hell is going on?
as Gabi has just been pounced by two wargs. All right, so you guys can see out of the open door. It's that 10-foot wide double door. You can go ahead and go now, Gabi, and everybody else get ready to roll initiative. Not yet though, but just get ready.
Okay.
With all of what's left of my might, there's not much left. I am going to cast a spell here.
All right, what are you going to cast?
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, I like it. Nice
Nice.
job. Nice job.
Now let's see if I know how to do this, because I've never cast a spell. So
Okay.
it's a 15-foot cube.
Mm-hmm. Centered from you on the side that
Right.
you want to. So, and then then the
this
wargs are going
point,
to
I
have
would
to do
basically-
Constitution saving
I
throws,
have
right?
to control like both of them since they're that close, right?
Right.
That is absolutely correct. Wow, very nice. So both wargs failed their saving
Hell
throw
yeah.
at DC 13. So they're both going to take damage, which they've both taken 10 thunder damage.
Jesus.
And now these things are pushed away 10 feet from you. Beautiful. So that's 5, that's 10, and we're going to go 5 and 10 here. So you've got some breathing room now. Beautifully cast Thunderwave. That's clutch. Good job. But you're still badly hurt.
Yeah.
So you still have movement. What would you like to do?
And if I could get it within me, I am going to crawl my ass into the door.
Yeah, you're not prone, so you can still move freely inside of the inside. I was supposed to knock
Either
her
way,
prone,
it's
but
going to be
I
like
didn't do
John
it.
Candy and the Great Outdoors with Big Bear.
Exactly.
Sure, we won't
And,
use the
and you're
map.
like gushing blood and shit right now.
Yeah, we won't. We
Yeah.
won't use the map. We'll go ahead and we'll just use the top of the roof there, so we
Yeah,
can.
there you go.
Because it's just not. It'll be too difficult to go between two different maps, moving tokens, because you just can't move maps. You can't have tokens with two of the same token on there. So.
Right.
All right. So nice move. How far do you move in, Gabi?
I basically just close the door behind me and I'm like holding it close.
Okay.
Just saying warg as much as I can with what breath I have left.
Okay, and blood just kind of like running down from your wounds and whatnot. All right, so let's go to Nyx. Nyx,
Oh, we need to
you're
roll
up.
initiative now, right?
Roll. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Roll initiative. Yeah. Because these dogs, these wargs, are now jumping up onto the door, and they're
Oh my God.
actually. These things are massive creatures. These things are twice your size, Gabi.
Are there any windows on this side of the building?
There are. Yeah, there's a. Remember, I
Yeah.
was saying that there are the beautiful, stained glass windows all throughout the temple. Yeah, on both floors actually.
Okay.
Is
All
it,
Initiatives are rolled.
It's on you, Crust. Yeah, he needs to move it back up. But yeah, it's on you, Crust.
I will go ahead and do
Yeah, Draven. I
initiative for
forgot Draven.
Draven. All right, that was a pretty horrible initiative roll, but nonetheless, let's go with and these, like I said, these dogs are trying to break down the door, and I'm going to do a strength check on the door, and you're holding the door. Now, the first warg moves up and does a full-on charge at the door. I'm going to do a strength check. This thing could knock the thing. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a very, very strong dog. They're wargs.
I could very much be John Candy in the Great Outdoors, yeah.
That's possible. All right, so I'm going to do a strength check, and I want you to do a strength check as well. And you can throw it in the tower. Pretty much a contest of strength. All right, so with the it was a pretty bad roll on your part and a pretty decent roll for the warg. So the warg is basically going to knock the door off of the hinge, and the door, you still have a hold of the door, but you're basically, the door is down now. So you've got this door that you're now trying to, that you've got, kind of propped back on you. This warg has got his head around, trying to reach at you, trying to snap at you. But the other warg is going to jump in as well. And you know that there's another warg out there. So the second warg jumps through one of the windows on the side. All right, as part of his movement, he's got plenty of movement. Now on the eastern side, there's a couple of windows on each wall. And this thing, and I'm going to do I'll do a quick check really quick to see if it would. In fact, that's such a common thing for a warg, and they're so big, I don't even think they would need to do a check to go through a window. So this warg basically just shatters.
Not big enough.
Yeah, the windows are definitely, they're double pane glass windows. So, and then there's a couple on each side. So this thing shatters the glass. Glass breaks everywhere.
What's going on over there? Watch out, guys.
You guys are great. I love it. And this warg appears here.
Oh my.
And the warg is up on, basically, up against the wall.
Woman, I'd rather you draw goblins than these types of beasts. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so this warg is going to attack. And it's going to attack one of the two. It's going to be totally random. I'm going to do 1 to 2, top token, 3 to 4. So it's going to attack Krusk. So Krusk, you are going to be attacked.
It smells the severed hand in his pouch, Dave.
I think it probably does, as it starts to sniff heavily. Krusk, you are attacked. You are missed. You're able to get your axe. It seems like the warg is a little off balance as he kind of, jumped through that glass window, kind of slid around. He misses you.
He tries to attack, but I block it with my great axe.
Sounds
Let's
good to
kill
me.
this
You get him
thing,
blocked.
Krusk.
Because now it's your turn. Your turn, unknown. we don't know your name is Gabi. So what do? You've got this dog still trying to, snap and bite you, trying to reach around the door to get you.
Well,
thanks for the kind
using
words, Ryan.
the door as much of a shield as I can, since I'm bleeding profusely. I just hold my hand out towards it and use poison spray.
Wow. All right. I think it requires a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
All right. The saving throw is successful with a 19 Constitution roll. Very nice roll on the warg's part. Bad for you.
Most definitely.
Krusk, what say you, Krusk?
Well, you try to attack me, doggy? I will finish you off.
Are you going to rage or what? Are you just going to attack it normally? Because remember, you're a barbarian.
I'm just gonna attack normally.
He's trying to bogart those for like bosses and stuff, I think.
No, I'm not yet. I'm not yet raging. I'm on the verge of raging, but not.
Okay.
You're pissed, but you're not totally pissed off yet. I got you.
Yeah.
He's got a semi going.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Bum.
I'm sure he's probably pissed off now. Because that was a horrible roll. And the warg, it just kind of snarls and snorts at you, kind of mocking you. Anything else, Krusk? Oh, actually, nothing for you.